Hello, everybody. My name's Ardendris, and welcome back to Tensura Reincarnated. I'm just here, and we're about to run a little bit of a test. I'm technically recording this tonight before I usually record. I'm just going to be recording this little test thing and then do the rest of the recording tomorrow. But anyways, last time, we started things off with an Enderman test, where I went over the fact that I started trying to build an Enderman spawning platform, and it kind of failed. So I just went around showcasing the fact that I could get about 17,000 EP by running across uh, a handful of end islands with Blizzard activated. So yeah, keep in mind, 17,000, that's the normal Blizzard amount. Anyways, after that, we ran around with our Spearhead Chosen One combo, trying to gather more skills. We learned, because I was reading a comment, like, mid-recording, that we could get Charm off of a Siren. Because apparently there are very specific skills that only the Ice and Fire mobs will give. Like, apparently the Gorgons have a special one too, it's just that I keep failing getting a Gorgon as a tame. So, I guess we'll actually get to use Charm to try that out, because Charm can make a hostile mob neutral and then a neutral mob a tame temporarily, so that's going to be cool to try out. We'll probably be doing that today. Or, oh, later on in the episode. Tomorrow for me, today for you. Anyways, we got more skills, we got physical resistance because we got a metal slime, and then we got two new uniques in Traveler, which is just really good spatial movement. It's got like the gate ability, so we can put in coordinates as well. It's a very nice all-around skill. It's got like good blink teleports too, and spatial manipulation built in. And then at the very end of last time, we also picked up Healer, which has a really good healing ability. Like, I want to say it might even be a full heal. It at least gets rid of bad effects, too. But it also has an infection mode, which basically gives something a disease, and eventually that disease will start killing it and start getting worse and worse until the thing dies. And I think it might technically count as something else killing the mob and not us. So we might be able to use that with Spearhead and Chosen One. Which could be really nice, because Chosen One gives us magic and battle wills. If the mob has them, well, Spearhead wouldn't give us that, so there might be things we haven't been able to get because we've been killing our tames instead. Anyways, that's about it for the recap. Let's do a little test here. So I'm sitting at about 301,000 EP. This test is going to be a little bit easier if I do this. So instead I'm just going to set it down to... Huh. That's weird. Why did it give me the dominations? I was at 300,000 a moment ago. Weird, why did it just now giving me those? Wait, why does it say I got 300,000 huh? That's weird. That shouldn't be a thing. I don't think I'm supposed to have those yet. I'm gonna pull up the wiki page for dominations and see what I'm actually supposed to need for them. Okay, that's weird. Yeah, you're supposed to get the dominations when you reach 400,000 EP. Huh. I don't think that command's working quite right. I mean, it's still working right here. I'm not at 400,000, so I can't become a Spirit Oni. I should not have gotten those skills right there. Anyways, here's our little test. I have put together an actual... Where's my gravity manipulation? Where is it? Where is it on this list? There it is. So, last time I had put together this platform, which was not working right. Because apparently the Savage Ender Dragon mod makes it so that Endermen can't spawn within 300 blocks of the portal. So, I just had to go out like another 50 blocks or something like that for this. I mean, that's about 50 blocks. But I just needed to go out a little bit further, and now Enderman spawn just fine. And I made this thing. It's also slightly higher. I literally just followed an online video guide about making an Enderman farm for fast experience. we have our little friend Mitochondria sitting in there, who I have tamed via Chosen One, just in case I decide to use a skill like Blizzard and I don't want it getting killed again. Might have done that in testing. Anyways. Oh. I don't remember what my auras and... Ooh, that's an issue. That's not supposed to be like that. I can't just, like, undo, can I? Oh. Ooh, that's bad. Why would you do this to me, game? Now I need to look at the end of last video and try to find out what my Magicules were. I want to say Magicules was like 46,000 and Aura was like 60, but I can't remember. Game, why would you do this to me? How do I fix this? What was this? I've got to go searching through the end of the last video. I'll fix it in a minute. Anyways, I'm here for a Blizzard test. So we got about 17,000 EP last time when we used Blizzard to do this. And using Blizzard for its full time length. If I turn on Blizzard here, I get deafened. I get 1,000 there off the initial burst. Each Enderman gives about 30,000 EP. So this is just going to run for about a minute and a half. I think it's actually 100 seconds, so slightly more. And we're going to see how much EP we get out of it. And then once this is done, I have one more test to run, because I think I know how this is going to end up. Okay, I popped away for like... It's been about 30 seconds. That screaming's kind of annoying. Maybe I should have put down the game volume first. So far I've made about 5,000, and this is at least halfway done. I should really keep track of the Blizzard cooldown and, like, do it on cooldown, because I can do 10 of these things every time I use Blizzard, if I use it on cooldown. Which means I'll probably only get, like, 9 off. But, yeah. Maybe I shouldn't have took that little break right there, but it was only about 20 seconds you missed out on. But with that all done, Blizzard runs out. We only got 6,000. Yep, this current version, or at least doing it like this, is just a waste. Like, I can get 17,000 just by running around instead. But that does leave me with another test I should probably try. Instead of doing this whole dropper thing, doing it so that it builds up and then I just take care of them all down there, let's do this instead, shall we? Get rid of all this. Make sure that I wasted all of that time building that down area. And then let them build up in here instead. So I'm just gonna go down and take care of you. Eventually. Maybe it's time to take off the winged shoes, like, entirely. I don't think I need them at this point. Or, if I could take off the slow fall from these shoes, that would be amazing. Because all the rest of the stuff is amazing with them. Anyways, 307,000. I'll deal with you later. That's going to bother me this entire time, but I'll deal with you later. It looks like I got about 2,500 extra Magicules in Aura. Actually, a whole lot more. Okay, I literally get double the Aura that I get compared to Magicules. Okay. I knew I got more of one than the other, but it's good. It's cool to see it, like, actually visible. But 307,000. Let's just go with 307,000. If I do the whole Blizzard thing again, I think if I just stand up here... Okay, I cannot just stand up top and let them spawn in like that. But I can just go like this. I have a feeling this also isn't going to work very well. I have to fly pretty far out, and there's no extra Enderman in the area I'm flying to. 307,000 is what we were started at. Oh, that could have very... Okay, mitochondria is fine. That was very close. I haven't checked our EP values yet. We started at 307,000. Getting them to actually spawn in reliably is being an issue. I'm only getting like a handful at a time. Okay, that was a good chunk. There's that. Thankfully, I don't have to worry at all about what's over there. Come on. I have a feeling this is going to be like our last little chunk. We might get one more spawn in. 307,000, 390 or something like that. And this is where it runs out, or one more. I always think I'm at the end, and then it's just like, oh, actually no. Oh, actually no, every time. And... nope, it's still going. Oh, there we go. 307,000, and then it was like 394. Yeah, that was only about 4,000. Slightly less. Yeah, slightly less than 4,000. This is just considerably slower. Like, I spent all this time setting up a, I spent all this time, like, I spent an hour before last episode, and I spent about an hour here trying to set this up. And apparently, at least using Blizzard instead of, like, body double to, like, AFK grind, Blizzard and just running around some random islands is apparently just faster. So, yeah, this was good in theory, but this doesn't really work. Let me pull up. I don't remember who specifically said this. I can remember your like little thumbnail picture for your thing. It's like a creeper. Yep, there we go. At Craft Tiger 7. That's your ad, and that's just your username too. This was good in theory. I'm not sure if you set this up differently or if you have things working slightly differently in your world, but at least here, yeah, I think I'm probably just better off just going to do what I did at the start of last time, because this really is kind of just slower than what I was doing before. Anyways, I did gain about 30,000 EP between episodes, so that's at least something. We're closing in on that final 400,000 goal we need for our next evolution. Although it might be time. I might just cut away from here, or stop with my Enderman grinding for a little bit, and go focus on my... no, not edit stats. Don't want to mess with that. Get stats. Human kills. 215. Still kind of noisy. So, yeah. What was I about to say? Yeah, I should probably stop with this for a little bit and go focus on getting human kills instead. Because if I can just get a name, it should just put me over the little edge to reach what I'm after anyways. So, Enderman training's all done. That's where I'm going to be cutting away for now. I'll record the rest of this tomorrow. So, I'll see you then. For you, this will just be a little blip, and I'll probably work on some soul gathering in the meantime. Okay. So, I fixed these as much as possible. Like, I looked at the last episode, and then I looked at what was at the end, and then I added 8,000 to make up for the little bit we earned in a last test. And for whatever reason, that set our EP back down to 270,000. This is weird. Be very careful with commands. It will mess everything else up, apparently. Although that also happened when I went through the portal, because I went home and then I was like, you know what, I probably should have done one more test, just to make sure I was correct about the 17,000 thing. Oh, 279,640. So, let's go with 280 to make the math a little bit easier. For whatever reason, I also can't use the little blizzard thing. But 280... I might as well run this last test on camera again, just to be safe as well. But, yeah, maybe I shouldn't have set my EP to 300,000 to try and showcase it at an more even number, because now I've just broken everything. I did set it so I no longer have those skills again, which also means hopefully I'll be able to get them legitimately again, and it doesn't just break again. Why won't it let me use the little ice crystal shard thing attack? But anyways, we were about 280. I'm assuming this still has like another little bit to go. It hasn't been that long. There we go. That ice shard apparently has a 10-second cooldown. It just almost doesn't work. Also, I should use the like /clear entities command real quick too, because that might actually be making less things spawn in. It's definitely making the world act up a little bit. Aw, the Endermen are nowhere near close, so I'm still gonna get that little flyaway thing. But I'm assuming timers should be running out pretty soon. Probably just another 10 seconds, maybe? And there we go. There we go. Oh, this time it only gave 8,000. Did I get super lucky the first time I tried that last time? Either that or I'd left so much build up on each of these tiny little islands I could just go bum, 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 and it did a little lot. I don't know. How did I get 17,000 last time? Did I just completely miss out on my math? I have no idea. Anyways, I think technically speaking, that was still more than I got with either of those last two tests, right? It wasn't a whole lot more, but it technically was more. Also, 288157. Does looting affect EP gain? 288157. 21. If it's also 21, it should bring us to 99, although I think there's a little bit of variance. Get over there. Okay, technically speaking, I got one more there, so that's a little bit of variance. So no, looting on the sword does not affect EP gain. How did I get 17,000 the first time? I don't know. I think technically doing this might still be technically very slightly more EP gain, but maybe not as much more as I thought it was. I don't know. Something weird happened. Maybe I did it twice and thought I only did it once at the start of last episode? I don't know. Anyways, for real now, I'll see you tomorrow. Or I guess in a moment for you. And for you, that was seconds. For me, it's been a while. So today's been a day. I'm recording this on the 31st, so New Year's Eve. Completely forgot to say in the first part, Happy New Year's, like I'd meant to, and then I forgot. Anyways, I didn't get named. Why didn't I get named? I'm up over 1,000 human kills. There's, Do you, question number one. Do you need to be a Majin to get named? I don't think so, but that's a possibility. Two, does this have something to do with raids? I had read something about raids somewheres when looking at mass naming on the wiki, but I didn't remember what it said. I didn't pay much attention to it, because I guess I didn't think it was important. But do I need to do a certain amount of raids before I can get my name? And if so, how many raids have I done? There should be a statistic on this, right? Number of deaths. Raids triggered, 3. Raids 1, 2. Do I need to win one more raid in order to get my name? There's a decent chance that that's the case. I'm gonna double check that in a moment. But, just one more raid or whatever, and we'll be able to... Yeah, we'll be able to and we're gonna get a name and be able to evolve and get all the EP we need. But there was, yeah, I've distracted myself. It's been a day, as I said. I am recording much, much later than I usually do, because I've been out and about all day on... It's been something. Anyways, I'm looking for goblins too, or goblins too. I think I still technically have a raid going on in the village north of here. Okay, there we go. Gravity flight wasn't working. Also, is there a way to get extra magicules? Or to up our max magicules without getting, like, insane amounts of high EP again? Aha! Oh wait, no, I had finished the raid here. Anyways, is there a way to up max magicules? Because one, we're a non-Majin, which means we just have so much less maximum anyways. And then we've gained so many new skills that apparently apparently Spearhead and Chosen One do take EP and magicules, which I did not realize. I did not think they cost us. But I was looking back at one of the last episodes. It was after we had gotten Spearhead and Chosen One at the same time, and I had beaten and tamed an Otherworlder and tried to get their skills, and it was told, and a red pop-up I missed originally said that I didn't have the magicules. So apparently I do have to make sure I have enough of that. But, yeah. Anyways, I have Bad Omen 5, which means that this raid is going to take forever. This is going to be an extra long raid, apparently. So, I don't know. I'll just see you when I'm done with it, and we should get our name. Hello, giant bat friend. Sure, you can follow. Oh, okay. I just didn't allow myself to be named. That's what the problem was. I just need to kill one more thing, and it should happen. Now, where are you? I apparently just forgot that. Apparently the raids thing is if you do 25 raids across all deaths, or across all lives, you'll be named. But normally you would need to, words are hard. It's either kill 1,000 in one life, or complete 25 raids across all lives. This is definitely the easier option. Where are they? I just need to beat up one more pillager. And they're here somewheres. I know they're here somewheres. Do I just beat up there you go. Don't jump like the other one, please. Are you okay? I should have just chopped off your knees there, and you're just... Okay, game. Thank you ever so much. 1 second. There we go. 1 freeze frame later. Infamy and famous. Achieve mass naming by finishing raids or killing human mobs without dying. You have been given the name Gravity, Domination, Magic Water Transform. Okay, that boosted us to 460,000 EP, and we gained like 90,000 Magicules and Aura. That's pretty good, actually. But that does mean we can finally evolve again. It's been a little while, and it took some work, but we got there eventually. Let's just head home real quick. I need to deal with some inventory stuff before we go too much further. Yeah, but let's do this. And then I need to go track down another Medusa, because apparently there's a very specific skill that they can only give. And I have a way of guaranteeing taming them that I didn't think to try last time, because I have Charm now, and I should be able to just get a Medusa, tame it, and steal its skills immediately. I'm going to do that. But first, let's evolve when we're... Oh, it just happened immediately. Okay, cool. We're a Mystic Oni now. I didn't even have to do that, it just happened. Cool. Huh? Oh no, it just untracked Spirit Oni. That's the evolution we wanted to go to. There we go. Spirit Oni. That boosts us to 1.06. That gave us another 300,000 of both. That's very nice. And all that's left is Divine Oni, which is going to take 2 million EP. Or we just become a true hero, and that'll automatically evolve us. But, that's probably going to be easier said than done. Although we do now have 1,500 health. So, yeah, I'm not feeling too bad about our chances of succeeding. But it's still not going to be easy. We're either going to need to get a Charybdis. And, there's a couple of different choices. We just need a sufficiently strong enough boss that can do enough damage to us to get us weak enough to regen. That we can get low enough Like, if I remember correctly, the boss needs to be below 50% health, and we need to be below 25%, and then we need to be able to regen, and then we'll automatically become a true hero. That's what I think it said, though I should probably double check that in a moment. But, yeah, we're pretty close to finishing up with this run, I think. We still have to refight everyone. I do want to see how we fare. You know what? That's fine. Those backpacks are just full of junk anyways. I want to refight or orc disaster, although getting one to spawn is being a bit rude. I also want to see if I can't use Chosen One to turn one into a team and then steal Starved from it, because Starved is a pretty cool plunderer skill too. As from what I was reading, Starved would actually let me get Black Lightning off of our friend Carrion here without hurting him. Um, so that's something we want to work towards. Still want to refight Charybdis. Again, it would be really funny to see if I could use Chosen One to get a pet Charybdis. I somehow feel like there's going to be some sort of check in place to say, no, don't do that. Same with Shizu and Hinata. But Shizu and Hinata are just still classified as Otherworlders, aren't they? I think they are. They're special Otherworlders, and they have their own unique spawn chances to change. But they are still just Otherworlders. Hmm. Uh, I'm still going to say I don't think it's going to work to tame either of those two, but it's a possibility. And honestly, I'm gonna test it anyways, because I want to refight them and might as well. But anyways, I am going to go hunt down a Medusa, and then we're gonna go hunt down a Hydra. Those two caused me some trouble. I was trying to tame them and then take their skills, but they just didn't tame. But I didn't think to try Charm on either of them, so I might have a workaround to make sure it works. So, let me go track them down. It's probably a little bit easier said than done, because they're both limited spawns, and I've beaten up a lot of the ones I've already found. So, near swamp is somewheres. I'll go track them down real quick. Do we think a sea serpent has something? I don't think so. Like, thinking about what sea serpents work, the only thing I could think of would be water breathing, which we already have. Oh, they have hydraulic blah blah. They have hydraulic propulsion. That's technically something. You can't normally tame sea serpents. We just have something you're not supposed to be able to tame. But this one didn't even cross my mind, but it's a good pickup. Oh wait, no, this isn't the one I'm thinking of. This one just makes me move faster in water at using, like, the trident motion thing. Never mind, it's not that important. I do want to see if I can't get something else to kill you, though, because Spearhead works differently. Free Willy! Oh, I also have a pet hippocampus now. Okay, hippocampi give us nothing. Oh, rude. Oh, thanks for taming a fish for me. Now, can I get something else to do just a little bit of damage to you? Somehow I think the answer is going to be no, because I doubt those things are going to be able to hurt you much. Speaking of which... Yeah, I didn't really think you'd have anything for us either. But what? Hold on. This is also a good test. We have yet to see if healer... I don't need spatial motion right now. Would healer's infection count as me killing it? 1.1947. Okay. Infection. Yeah, I'll see you when this thing dies of infection. It's gonna be a little bit. Okay, apparently infection does count as my kill. Which means that I'm assuming it won't be able to bypass the whole chosen one me killing the team instead thing. So, that was nice in theory, but I don't think that's really going to work then. Oh well. Anyways, I'm still out here looking to see if I can't find... well, I started looking for a new swamp, because I figured that would be better chances. And while I'm out here, maybe I'll find a Medusa too, pretty quickly. We'll have to see, though. Are you kidding me? She literally spawned on top of me. Or, I suppose not technically literally. Technically literally, I spawned on top of her. Or, she spawned under me, rather. I was in one of those houses looting it, trying to find anything cool. And then suddenly Hinata. It was not very nice. I was just minding my own business, and then she's literally underfoot. Anyways, I completely forgot, but I was running around a little bit ago and found a ruined portal, and it actually had a new battle wheel in it. So now we have Ogre Flame again. Which, I mean, I should probably relearn these at some point. Air flight might be a good one. I'm not sure if this will actually be able to let us fly around, around Charybdis, though. Charybdis is actually going to be a problem, because I can't just fly with wings anymore. I have to find a different workaround. And it has anti-magic. Or it has anti-magic and it has anti-skill. I'm assuming it has anti-battle will, too. But I don't know. Instant move. I already have like 4 copies of that same thing, but better. That's not important. Where's my gravity flight? That's gravity field. Where's my gravity manipulation? There it is. I wish I should probably also learn gravity domination too. Oh yeah, Hinata was rude. That's why we just came back. I have yet to find another swamp. Maybe I should actually just, pull up the thing made to find specific biomes? Like if I search for swamp with this thing. Start search. Where are you pointing me? 4,000 blocks that direction would promptly put me in a swamp I've probably already found before. I'll have to come up with a... Oh, I'm gonna continue searching. Okay, I started heading back towards the swamp that this thing actually pointed to, even though it was one we've already been through, and then instantly found a Hydra. So, that's a little... That was easier than I thought it would be. Also, to note, Traveler is a really good skill. I'll showcase it more in a moment. But first, Charm. Ability activation failed. Oh, I think I did try this on you last time, didn't I? Fear 2. Fear 2, you cannot be named. I'm pressing the wrong button. Meaning that the only way I could possibly get you on side would be Chosen One. Which where's my flint and steel? Because I left behind my thing that makes my punches do fire damage. Let me up, giant snake thing. I could just set you on fire. I have like fire breath and stuff. Come on, Chosen One is here. Fire. This is proving a whole lot easier said than done. It's on fire again. I'm just gonna need to switch to fire breath or something, aren't I? Chosen One is on. Here, Chosen One's charisma. Okay. I think this just officially doesn't work for taming Hydras then. That's 3 or 4 fails. I specifically could not use Charm on it. I cannot name it very specifically. And I just could not make it work. I think Hydras are out of the question. Now I need to find a Gorgon to double check to see for real if that one's also out of the question. Because apparently Gorgons have and not only do they have skills, they have special skills, they also apparently have unique skills that were made for them. Like apparently there is a skill in this mod that is only acquirable if you have a predator skill and and can get it from a Gorgon. Which is kind of cool. So I'm gonna go track one of them down and see if I can't use charm and whatnot to try and get this working. Aha, found one. Thank you, Traveler. So, I said that Traveler was good. I suppose I didn't technically showcase how good it is. So I'm just gonna fly away from the Gorgon thing real quick. No idea how far away I am. Let's just go to 3100 or negative 3100x. If I just do Traveler. Negative 3298. We traveled 200 blocks via instant teleportation. Yeah, this is a pretty good skill. Oh, no, 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 no. Oh wait, no, that was hockey. I thought I just turned on, okay, never mind. We're good. We're good. I thought I turned on Blizzard for a moment and I was about to kill that thing, which is not what I'm after right now. Or at least I don't want to tame it until I can at least attempt to make this thing my tame. So, like so, gets us the blindfold. Up. Oh yeah, I have true vision, which means the blindfold doesn't matter. Now, charm. Charm does not work. Name does not work. That's looking pretty familiar. Oh, that's sad. Why can... Hmm. Why does this work to tame... Well, yeah, I can tame sea serpents and like the cyclopses and what else did mice and fire? The Stymphalian birds. None of those things can normally be tamed, but they all worked. For whatever reason, the two ones that I actually want to work, I could have sworn this was multi-use, but I guess it's just the one. Well, like the ones I actually want to do here are the ones that just don't work for some reason. I don't know why. Like, why do the Gorgon and the Hydra not work, but the cool ones or the less cool ones do, game? Please explain yourself. I want the cool Gorgon abilities. Ah, well. Anyways, apparently with that test all done and failed, now what? I mean, it's kind of a little late into the episode to go and attempt to get our true hero evolution. Like, it would kind of feel like rushing things. Plus, it's probably going to be a little bit of work. So are we once again playing the waiting game, trying to get a hold of the Orc Disaster? Or, like, extra Otherworlders, I guess? I should go to the Labyrinth. I want to see if I can't get the Dark Spirit real quick. Maybe, if the game loads. Okay, let's see. This game gets finicky and kind of upset with me whenever I try to do too much at once. Or basically nothing at once too sometimes, but it's fine. So, didn't get the Darkness Spirit, which means we're just missing the one still. Let's see. Do I just like run around in like a plains biome nearby and try to get extra Otherworlders? Because I actually found a list of biomes that Otherworlders spawn in, and apparently just the taiga that we made our home is not on the list. I have to head over to like the savannah near the labyrinth, or the mesa can apparently spawn them, or like a plains biome. I actually don't remember what the full list is. Maybe I should double check that so I know which biomes to run around in. I should also double check to see if each Otherworlder has a specific biome they spawn in. Because so far I've only found two Shizus and they were both right on top of each other in the Badlands or whatever. And Nana seems to have a bit more variance. We found her in a plains a couple of times. We found her in a savannah right next to the labyrinth. We found two of them in deserts. I don't know, I should double check to see specifically which biomes to go to and if certain Otherworlders have specific biomes. Because I would like to find new ones. What happened to my game audio? I punched... There we go, that first drowned I just punched, I hit it, and then it was like 3 seconds removed from the sound. I don't know, I don't think the game's super happy right now. Anyways, I need to deal with inventory stuff. And then I want to double check some of the things to see if there's specific places to look for them. Do we think I can tame a supermassive slime? And do we think it will have any special skills? Ability, I cannot charm it. Chosen one. Did not work. Okay. So, I was really hoping there wasn't... Yeah. I was hoping there wasn't some sort of failsafe to say, oh, this thing's a mob, blah. I was hoping there wasn't, oh, don't tame boss failsafes, but I think there's don't tame boss failsafes. That means this won't work on Shizu or Hinata either, or the Orc Disaster, or Charybdis. This is the expected outcome, but still not the cool outcome. Aww. This is just like the true Demon Lord, true hero all over again. Why can't I do the cool thing, game? I want to be able to tame the big bad bosses. It would be so funny. Oh, well. So, unless I got really unlucky with that supermassive slime right there. Hmm. You know what it probably is? You know what? That skill wouldn't have worked on Hinata anyways. Because when we use Charm and when Chosen One gets the kill off on something, the thing that pops up for a brief second on the mob is Mind Control. Or I guess Chosen One doesn't actually do it. Why didn't that get tamed? But let me go find a different neutral mob. What is happening? Why did I just keep popping up like that? Also, I am looking at a list of Otherworlders, and most of them just seem like they spawn in the plains biomes. Although I haven't gotten to ones like Shizu, I don't know if she has specific mons. So like when I use Hero's Charisma, it gets Mind Control too. Same with Charm, although I think Charms is Mind Control 5 instead. Or just Mind Control 1 on that. Maybe it's because it was already tamed though, I don't know. Okay, yeah, you can see Mind Control. Hinata's 100% immune to the Mind Control, so that effect's not going to work on her. I don't know, I have a feeling all the bosses are immune to Mind Control as well. But, it still would have been funny. I still wish it would work. Anyways, as I started talking about, I found a list of Otherworlders and where they spawn, and for the most part, so far, it looks like Plains biome is basically where we're gonna be running about. It looks like they might have slightly different biomes, but I don't know, slightly different is less like a one, maybe two different on a couple of them. Actually, I'm not even sure of that. Okay, yeah, like Shizu will spawn in sparse jungles, but most of the other ones won't. I guess they're very, very slight changes between them all. So I guess that's something to keep in mind. But all of them will apparently spawn in a plains biome. I guess technically speaking, I could just run around this place until one spawns in. Or it looks like they all also spawn in the savannah as well. So I could just run around where I found Fulgen and where I found the person who gave us Traveler. I don't remember her name. It's Mai, I think, or something. I literally just looked at a list of all the other worlders and their names and then promptly forgot it. But also, all of them spawn in the Badlands, so what am I doing in here? I should head to a Badlands, because then I'll also have a chance of finding the Orc Disaster, which is also on the list of things I'm specifically looking for. Why would I not be running around in the place that can have all the things instead of just some of them things, goofball? Where is it on this list? Orc, Orc Lord, sure. This one doesn't actually have an Orc Lord over here anymore, but it's right next to a desert. So, I guess I guess some of the orcs are still hanging about, but not the important ones. So I guess this is where we're going to be spending most of our time. Did I know there was a new Hinata here? I think I knew there was a new Hinata here. That is still terrifying, though. So, this Spirit Oni is going to go the other direction. So, we want to refight, blah, Shizu and Ifrit. I think that's first up on the pecking order. Or if not first, whenever we can get it done. Charybdis is going to be a pain. It's also going to be the easiest one to actually refight. Although I don't know if I can win. I mean, we have really good spatial manipulation now, which means any arrow shot is going to hit. But last time we tried that, our arrow shots didn't do much damage anyways. So, that's going to be a bit of a pain. I should have put Severer on my bow when I had the chance while I still had Godly Craftsman. That was a bit of a mistake. Look, game, are you okay? Oh well. Anyways, looking at the time, this is probably a pretty good place to end things off anyways, assuming the game unfreezes. This mod's just a little unstable, I think. Because if it tries to load a chunk while I get attacked by an armor source, that's apparently what just caused that massive freeze right there, that actually almost crashed my entire computer. Like, it was dangerously close. Like, way closer than I feel comfortable with. Also, yeah, we're about to end off here, just in case. Does this have a chest? Does it have a battle will? It does. Yay, thank you. I also have a whole bunch of, like, monster meat to eat up. Or, not monster meat, monster skin. Monster skin, that's what it is. Oh my. Anyways, next time, am I just gonna end up having to respawn in Shizu? I might just end up respawning in Shizu, just to fight her. Because we're kind of approaching the end of this run, I think. Where we want to refight the bosses. Oh, I don't know if we're really reaching the end of this run. We're trying to get a hold of all the unique skills from all the other worlders. But they're being so stubborn about spawning in. We need Shogo for Survivor and Berserker. We found him a couple of times, but it hasn't worked to give us the skills. Game... Stop it. Anyways, we need Shogo for Survivor. We need I think her name's Kirara. We found her before, and we would have gotten her skill, but we didn't have magic heals, which shouldn't be a problem anymore now that we have 400,000 our max. Thank you, evolution in names. So that's good. And then there's just a couple we haven't seen, period, basically. So, I don't know. I guess some of them are just so much rarer than others. Actually, I want to look. I think most of the pages actually say there's specific chance to spawn out of all other worlders. I kind of want to see, like, are some of them specifically that much rarer than others, or am I just unlucky? I don't know. But anyways, I want to thank you very much for watching. I hope you've enjoyed as much as I have, and I hope to see you next time. So, without further ado, take care, everybody.